DiVincenzo. Seattle move the ball around. And it's hammered home by Green.
And I like seeing Green go up for that flush, showing how powerful he can be.
Here's the pick. And here's Drummond. Checked by Davis. Here's Holiday. McDaniels with some nice D.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Gordon. Outside, Alexander Walker. Back to Gordon. From the arc. He drops it from range. He's got 5.
Yeah, confident looking shot by Gordon. You know he's feeling it when he's taking and making these.
Here's DiVincenzo. Down low. Outside Holiday. The 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Pass to Gordon. And here's Drummond. Cunningham on the wing. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. McDaniels from long range. Another 3 for Chicago.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. There's the triple. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Impressive dime by Cunningham. You know, you can tell he really loves sharing the ball, getting his guys going.
Here's Davis. The 3, DiVincenzo. Drummond grabs the miss.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
They set the pick. Back to Alexander Walker. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Alexander Walker's got 6 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside for Dort. Pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Ooh, when the brow gets up, you better get out the way. There's not many people with that length and that athleticism.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Now Drummond. To the inside. And Drummond with the jam.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Now here's Davis. 10 points for him. Alexander Walker with it. Guarded now by Holiday. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that 3rd.
Now here's Holiday. Davis down low. Over Drummond. Misses off the right iron. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Green. Davis misses. Now here's Cunningham. For 3, Gordon. And he can't get that one. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Chicago ahead, leading by 3.
18.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Chicago.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Here's Davis. McDaniels with the rebound. Jumps up. Oh, a dunk and a foul. A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Draymond Green. Chicago shooting their first foul shot of the night. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. That one misses for Drummond. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. Lou Dort picks one up. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. Drew Holiday understands the big picture. He said, quote, basketball is a two-way sport. As much as you train offensively, you need to do the same thing defensively, doing defensive slides, wall sits, things that help you with your legs and your base. I've done that since I was little. It helps. Back to you, Brian.
An elite defender. Allie, thank you. Pass to DiVincenzo. Left side, Davis. Davis drawing the double team. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
Chicago leading by 10. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Gordon outside. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Back to Daniels. Second chance shot. And there's another one for Chicago.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Davis a screen. The drive by DiVincenzo. Chicago with a rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Drives to the hoop. Now here's Drummond. Shoots over Davis. For three, Gordon. Dort grabs the miss. Pass to Holiday. Now here's Davis. McDaniels covering. Dort with a steal. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
There is no question Davis is a top 10 talent in this league when healthy. But unfortunately, he's dealt with several injuries throughout the years.
That one misses. Chicago with the ball. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered. Here's Gordon. Pass to Cunningham. Poked loose. It's stolen by Holiday. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Now Davis. Defended by Gordon. Outside, DiVincenzo. Seattle moving the ball around. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Here's DiVincenzo. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Burks. 5 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Williams from long range. Chicago with a rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Now Gordon. Here's Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
Boy, that was bad. It was like they were running different plays.
1:44 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Green. Here's DiVincenzo. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Gordon brings the double team. Green for 3. And again, it's Seattle missing.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Whew.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Drummond. Kicks it out to Cunningham. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist. Cunningham's got 5 points in the quarter.
And Cunningham has to continue to improve his three-point shot. It's very important for his development.
Personal foul. 4th team foul. Now into the lineup for Chicago.
56 seconds left in the half.
Josh Okogie.
Dort outside. They get back on track. Gordon pulls it in.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Seattle trails by 15. Pass to Burks. There's 31 seconds left to the second period. Drains the triple.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the three ball.
Here's Okogie. Green covering. Back to Okogie. Inside. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Williams. Burks got room. Gets it to go from the corner. Burks has got his second basket of the night. And so it's Chicago earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back after this word. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Chicago leading by 10. Ellis outside. It's stolen by Holiday. Out to DiVincenzo. Fires the 3. Chicago with a rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Ellis outside. Knocked away. It's stolen by Holiday.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
A premier player in this league, Davis with another huge night, showing why he is an NBA champion.
Pass to Ellis. Counted from distance. Ellis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Davis. Easy money for Davis inside.
In case you haven't been watching his entire career, it is tough to contain Davis when he is on a roll. He's got a physicality and an expansive all-around skill set.
Ellis outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Holiday. DiVincenzo on the wing. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
And here's Cunningham. He's got 5. Back to Ellis. From deep. Davis with a rebound.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Chicago leading by 9. Richard, the journey is unique for everybody. That's certainly the case with Royce O'Neal.
Yeah, after playing at 2 different universities and then going undrafted, he played 2 years overseas in Germany and Spain, and then he finally signed with an NBA team and has not looked back.
And Davis slams it home.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Pass to Okogie. From behind the arc. Fires in the triple.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Now into the lineup for the Bulls.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
Jaden McDaniels. Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Now Cunningham. And they doubled up Cunningham. Outside, Alexander Walker. The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Holiday. DiVincenzo with it. Checked by Gordon. Pass to Holiday. Knocks down the triple. Holiday's got 6.
In full-on catch-up mode, they're raining threes right now.
Outside, Alexander Walker. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. And the Bulls lead by 10.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Seattle move the ball around. On the wing, Davis. It's good. Davis has got 8 points here in the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Cade on the drive. McDaniels from long range. Drops in the 3s.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Cunningham deciding where to go with it. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside, Holiday. Pass to Davis. Dort outside. Clock at 4. Seattle needs to get off a shot here. From 12 feet. Davis can't hit.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He might have seen something and needs a review with his guys. Chicago leading by 14. 44 seconds left in the third. Back to Alexander Walker. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Alexander Walker's got 9 points now in the second half. Up top, Burks. They need this. Chicago with a rebound.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Gordon outside. And it's off from three-point range. Gordon with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for Chicago. Ellis, good. Ellis has got 9 points in the quarter.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided.
The Bulls, 54.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Seattle trails by 20. Outside Holiday. Right side, DiVincenzo. Pass to Gordon. And here's Alexander Walker. Back to Cunningham. DiVincenzo with a steal. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by Cunningham.
They've got to tighten up the ball control. That pass was just too easy to defend.
And Cunningham throws it down.
Such an energetic play from Cunningham, going right up for the slam.
Outside Holiday. Here's Davis. From 6 feet out, he nails it. Davis has got 10 points in just the second half.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Ellis outside. Out to Gordon. The three is up. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Holiday with the ball. Now Alexander Walker defending. Holiday taking his time here. Shot clock at 5. Pass to DiVincenzo. Three-pointer. Gordon pulls it in. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Hits a three-pointer.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Outside Holiday. The three, DiVincenzo. Chicago with a rebound. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. It's quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Tipped!
And that's just fantastic work on the defensive end. Good to see Gordon come up big at the rim.
For Chicago.
Chicago making a switch here.
Jaden McDaniels.
Dort outside. This one for 3. And again, it's Seattle missing.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
How about that finish? Holiday showing how determined he is around the rim.
Drummond with the ball. Pass to Cunningham. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
And so here is Chicago. Here's Drummond. And there's another one for Chicago.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Here's Davis. Gordon pulls it in. Now here's Cunningham. Gordon outside. Pass to Drummond. Lets the three fly. Seattle pulls it in. Outside Davis.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
That shot is off.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And you know, I think I'll go with two of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
And Davis gets double-teamed. Basket counts.
High-intensity play from Davis, getting it to go through the foul. Nice little and one.
Chicago with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bulls.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Cade Cunningham.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
I'm not sure we've seen someone like AD before. Super long, skilled, athletic. He's just a unique talent.
So he comes up empty at the line. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. Dort with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Green for three. Drummond grabs the miss. And so here is Chicago.
Seattle foul. Drew Holiday. Third personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
You've got to admire the all-around capability of Cunningham. Can impact a game in so many ways.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Seattle. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Davis slams it home.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Here's Cunningham. And so Chicago takes the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.